This is 6 Minutes, the seriously international daily newscast. It's Wednesday, April 30th. I'm Anne-Sophie Goninet.
And I'm Roy Greenburgh. It's nighttime in Sydney and just after dawn in San Salvador. In Lecce, Italy, and here in the World Crunch newsroom in Paris, it's just after midday. Here are the latest headlines. At least 12 are killed by Israeli strikes in Gaza. The first reports are out of North Koreans killed fighting on behalf of Russia. And our More Than a Minute feature looks at the dissolving duo of Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Our top story today are reports from the UK that British forces have joined the United States in carrying out airstrikes on Houthi rebels in Yemen. The joint airstrikes near Yemen's capital, Sana'a, are targeting what British authorities say were Houthi drone manufacturing facilities. The UK's detailed explanation Wednesday of the attack contrasts with the US, which has said little about the hundreds of strikes it has conducted since beginning its renewed campaign on March 15th. From Gaza, reports this morning say at least 12 people were killed overnight by Israeli strikes. The strikes hit 3 houses in an urban refugee camp, according to staff at the Al-Aqsa hospital, which received the bodies, including those of 3 children. Israel has carried out daily strikes on Gaza since ending its ceasefire with Hamas last month. The first reports emerged today about the toll of North Korea's involvement in the Ukraine war. According to South Korea's intelligence agency, about 600 North Korean troops have been killed fighting for Russia against Ukraine, out of a total deployment of 15,000. Meanwhile, Russian drones struck the Ukrainian cities of Kharkiv and Dnipro late Tuesday, killing at least 1 person and injuring at least 46. Like other newspapers around the world Wednesday, Paris-based Libération lends its front page to the first 100 days in office of U.S. President Donald Trump. Libération's headline, 100 jours sans fin, 100 endless days, is a wink at the French title of the movie Groundhog Day. Trump rallied supporters Tuesday in a suburb of Detroit, Michigan, where he touted his achievements like immigration control and targeted critics, including the Federal Reserve. According to a Gallup poll, Trump is the only post-World War II president to have less than half the public support after 100 days in office, with an approval rating of 44%. Trump called the polls fake and declared to the crowd, "We've just gotten started. You haven't seen anything yet." Turning to our More Than a Minute feature, we take a look at Trump and Elon Musk, who for nearly a year now have been arguably the world's most powerful and unlikely political duo. But over the past couple of weeks, it appears we are witnessing the first stages of a very public split. German weekly Die Zeit has looked into what's been driving the 2 billionaires apart. Anne-Sophie, tell us more.
German political scientist Klaus Leggevi sees 3 reasons for the fallout. First, ego. 2 alpha personalities hungry for the spotlight were bound to clash. Trump, the showman, saw Musk as competition. Second, their business empires may look similar, erratic, media-fueled, often unstable, but their visions diverge. Musk, the techno-globalist, imagines a borderless, AI-powered future. Trump clings to a protectionist, ethno-nationalist past. Third, their capitalist factions are fundamentally at odds. Trump courts disaffected working-class voters with nationalist rhetoric. Musk bets on elite, globalized capital. When tariffs and trade wars began threatening Musk's global ventures, especially in China, the partnership snapped. Musk retreated to his companies, Trump moved on.
So now who in Trump's inner circle should we keep an eye on?
Leggevi writes that when 2 dogs fight over a bone, a third can run away with it. Vice President J.D. Vance, a cold and calculating political operator, is already poised to take over if Donald Trump becomes untenable in Congress or simply loses interest. It's the fear of every Caesar in history: regicide.
Now it's time for our daily quiz question. Researchers have found Roomba-like robot vacuums are too idle, being used only for a couple of hours a day on average. What new tasks have they managed to retrain them for? A. Responding to emails. B. Cooking and doing the dishes. C. Playing with a cat and watering the plants. D. Connecting to AI to help the kids with their homework. The correct answer is C. Researchers from the University of Bath and University of Calgary have managed to reprogram a robot vacuum to perform additional household tasks like watering plants and playing with pets, arguing that the household appliance devices are underused. They believe with simple modifications, robot vacuums could handle up to 100 different chores.
That's the latest from around the world. If you like this podcast, we'd really appreciate it if you could help us out with a follow, share, and a 5-star rating on your preferred podcasting platform. For more of the best of the international press delivered exclusively in English, visit us at worldcrunch.com. We'll see you here tomorrow. À demain!